Accessing funds at the Bizana Post Office in the Eastern Cape has been a challenge for many that rely on a Postbank for payments. The branch has seen long queues for several weeks as money sent to the branch is not sufficient for its customers. Some, including the elderly and extended public works employees, have opted to sleep outside this branch in the hope of not losing their spot in the queue. For more on the story, let's cross over to Nkululeko Nyembezi at Bizana in the Eastern Cape. Nkululeko, your last crossing it really was so sad to see people sitting, waiting. And as you say, this has been going on for 2 weeks. They've spent nights there. Talk to us, has anything changed? And I imagine you've had conversations with some of those in the queue as well that you perhaps can relay.
Yes, Leon, absolutely. There's nothing that has changed so far as we are still waiting here. The doors here of the gates, the post office or post bank gate are not yet opened. They are still waiting. We're not sure maybe what time are they going to open the gates, but as you can see that the grannies here or the elderly women, they are sitting down and using the card box as their mattress. They're also using those cardboards as their bed, if I may put that way. And you can see that they are hungry. They eat bread almost every day, and those soft drinks, that's their food for almost for the past 3 weeks now. They have been living like this. But let me just grab one of umama apha. Mama, siyabona kudala ukhona apha ulindile and uyaqhubeka ngokufumana ibreakfast yakho. Mhlawumbe kuphatha njani yonke le nto iqhubeka?
Kudala ndahlala la eposini. Silala lapha sifa ngamakhaza njengoba kwamna ndimene sisonka nje ingoba ndilambile. Ndidla esisonka kuba ndilambile. Kudala sahlala kule posi singayifumani imali. Ayisiphathi kahle ke lonto.
So xa usitya mhlawumbe awucingi abantwana babona batye ntoni?
Ndiyabacinga abantwana njengoba ndidle esisonka babona inoma badle ntoni xa bezoya esikolweni.
Mhlawumbe nifuna kwenziwe ntoni? Intoni mhlawumbe ucinga ingenziwa uqinisekisa ukuba le meko yenu iyakwazi ukuba i-attendwe ngendlela right?
Ndibona uba angathi ngcono basenzile amakhadi ngoba njengoba bathi xa besiqesha bathi ngeke bakwazi ukuyifaka emakhadini le mali kuba incinci. Kuyafana nangoku ngoba uqhuqa la kule posi ungayifumani imali ide iphele yona.
Yeah, she's saying that she is indeed hungry, but she does think about the children back home as she continues eating her bread there. But he's also saying that if maybe government can try to come up with a system that is usable, because this system they are using now is not working. They want to use bank cards so that they can access their money in a very simple manner. But this one that they are using now is not working for them. For instance, now let me just quickly grab this lady here with a child. Mama, mhlawumbe siyabona phu ubambe nomntana kwenza kantoni ku?
Ndizokhona imali yeposi lapha imali le yomgwaqo. Dala ndisiza lapha ndiyifumana imali ndihamba nalo mntwana. Ingxaki khona.
So ulalaphi?
Ndiyalalisa kule mizi kufutshane ngoba apha kunzima ukulala lapha kuyabanda nomntwana. Alosuku lokuqala futhi ndisiza apha. Dala ndisiza apha.
So mhlawumbe ephi indlela ucinga uba wena ingenziwa ukuqinisekisa uba nokwani chitha ixesha elide nihlala etyhungo hlobo?
Masiphindele emakhadini ethu aba besivele siwasebenzisa. Besingasokolisi nala makhadi because kwangoku sisasebenzisa ama-account kodwa amakhadi asinawo. Ngcono ke xa singabuyela kuwo ngoba la makhadi besiwasebenzisa ezitolo siwasebenzisa emabhenki. Siyasokola uve ubona uba kwayile mali uba ngabe ubungaxakekanga sixakekile thina siyalima ngokufanele siyimali yokulima lesidlula ixesha lethu.
Yeah, it's the same story. It's the same story because now she's telling me that at least if maybe they can try to come up with this new system. And you can imagine that it's not a lot of money that they are getting monthly. So it's lousy 800 rand. Then they have to borrow money from the neighbors and then come here in time and spend more days sitting here. Then they have to buy food for themselves. They have to pay back the money that they borrowed from their neighbors. So it's a very, very, very difficult situation. And it's a shameful, if I may put it like that. As you can see just behind me, the line now is forming. I'm told now it can grow up to almost maybe 500 meters. So the bank or the post bank is not yet opened, and then no one is coming out to tell them when are they going to open, and then do they have enough cash. Back to you at studio.
Just a question, in terms of when has the bank opened? Has it been closed for 3 weeks, the Post Bank? Has it not opened at all since these people have been waiting desperately for their money?
Well, we are told that it's going to open maybe around about 8:30 or 9 or so, but even if maybe they opened, we are told that they will complain about that the cash is not enough. So because they cannot keep enough cash here because the state of this building is not conducive for them to keep a lot of money. So we were lucky. I think last week we had an access in this Post Bank just inside here. We saw a falling ceiling board, and then there were holes on the walls. We're told that there were a lot of robberies that were taking place, but it hasn't been fixed or renovated. So it's still the same. So that is why the management of the Post Bank are saying that they cannot keep a lot of cash here because this post office is not conducive for them to do so.
So I suppose, Nkululeko, let me ask you just a very final question, and when was the last time someone got paid? That I think is the question, because from what I'm gathering is that they always say they never have the money. So where are the promises coming from, and do people get paid, or is it just that they're living in hope that maybe today will be the day there'll be money there?
For instance, yesterday they were paid, but only a small amount of them that they were paid, and then they were turned out the cash, and they don't have enough cash. So the rest they had to wait here for the next day, maybe hoping that they will be paid. So these people here, they are hoping that they maybe 200 or maybe 150 of them will be paid, and then the rest will have to wait for the next day. So it's that kind of a situation.
All right, now we understand. Nkululeko Nyembezi, thank you. Thanks so much for talking to us. So those that are sitting there hoping that they are the lucky ones today that will get their money, but others being turned away. It's a very sad situation. It truly, truly is. And that's unfortunately how we lose or leave our first news bulletin, and we'll update you with some headlines at 7:30.